Oh my goodness. Okay, now can you hear me? Oh my goodness, you guys, it's been a day, okay? So all of that I just said, you obviously didn't need to hear. Anyway, I was just doing a little intro. So welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. I'm sorry about that minute, almost 2 minutes of no sound. Um, there's a little button and I guess I forgot to push it. So welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. It is Thursday, September 12th, 2024, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and I am here for card number 3 of our free with a purchase class using the More Than Autumn bundle. We are going to have so much fun. We've been having fun all week with it. Don't you agree? Some of you have been here each day, so let me know. It's been a blast creating with my very favorite bundle, the More Than Autumn. Okay, so Bev is saying there's still no sound, but I think that's been fixed. Everybody else is telling me they can hear me. So hopefully it's just your system catching up. Okay, so we are going to continue on with More Than Autumn. Remember, this class is featured this week, sorry. If you place an order of $60 or more in my online store and you add the host code, so this part's really important. So you either message me to place your order or you use this host code when you order online right here, okay? So we are going to add your order $60 or more before shipping and tax with this host code, and I'm going to send you the free 6-card class, which will be all of the cards we've made this week. You'll get to make 2 of each, aside from yesterday, because yesterday was something a little special. We made the same card, different layouts. So you're going to get to make 1 of each. I hope that's clear. So before we get too far, I want to give a big shout out to my feathered friends, my YouTube membership who are watching me live today. So let me just go through the screen and tell you who's here. So we have Jennifer, and we have, who else is here? Let me see, Tara and Janet. Hello, hello. If you guys are watching here on YouTube, you'll notice then they've got the cute little icon beside their name. So thank you, ladies, for being here, for supporting my channel, and for being part of our exclusive club. Basically, what the membership is a paid subscription to my channel in an exclusive form. So twice a month, second Monday, fourth Monday of the month, I go live. We do a special project, and then they get the free PDF download, aside from a bunch of other little perks. So you can click on the join button that's up by my YouTube channel, and all the information is there for you. All right, so I was welcoming you guys in when there was no sound, but of course you didn't hear me. So let's try that again. So welcome to Judy and Jennifer and Ginny and Mary Jean and Beverly and Bev and Cindy. Hi, Janet. Hi. Oh, my Auntie Janet's here too. Hello. And Jackie and Kathy. And Kathy's here too. Kathy is also one of our feathered friends. So welcome, everybody. I am so glad to see you. It has been an extremely long day. I'm looking like a little bit of a wreck here. I was up till 1:30 crafting last night, trying to get ready for this market tomorrow. I don't know if you saw my post over on Facebook. I incidentally posted it to my personal page instead of my business page. And then anyway, all things said, I have been swarming under a mountain of cards, trying to get them all stamped and put in envelopes and put in clear sleeves and organized and all the things. It's been a day. So I am extremely happy to be taking a break from that to come here and stamp with you guys. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to make a really cool card. So again, we're using More Than Autumn. Okay, my favorite bundle. You guys have heard that. You'll hear it all the time because it's my favorite. So here in Canada, that bundle is $65.50. And you're going to want to add it to your collection because you're going to be sad if you don't. It is so cute. All right, so remember to get your orders in, $60 or more this week before the 16th, end of the day on 16th. And then I'm going to send you your free card class. I also wanted to give you guys a little shout out, a little update on my journey to get to 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And right before I went live, I checked and I'm only 19 away. So please click that share button, hit subscribe, do all those things. Let's get to this goal super quick. All right. So, yes, let's go down. Let's flip the camera down. And we're going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to take off that banner for now. I'll pop that host code back up later. Keep the comments coming because I love to interact with you as I stamp. Hi, Anita. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so tonight we are making a fun card using More Than Autumn because they're all fun if we use this set, right? But I want to show you quickly which cards we've already made this week. So on Tuesday, we made this fun, this calls for donut stamp. Super cute. And of course, there's donuts on the inside. And then we have yesterday's cards. So we made, oh, that's not what we made. Yesterday, we made both of these cards. So as I mentioned earlier, same design, same layout. We just switched it up, changed the theme, and now we have two totally different cards. So one for pumpkin and one for peppermint. The debate was on last night, so which was the favorite, peppermint or pumpkin. But anyway, tonight we're going to continue on. Now, I did have a bonus this week because this is my favorite bundle. You're going to get in your tutorial with your free class, you're going to get a bonus project. You're going to get the instructions on how to make this card. It will not be in your kit, but you're going to get the extra instructions. So you'll have the instructions for the 3 cards you're going to make, and then you'll have instructions for this one that you can make with your own supplies. Okay. So isn't that one cute too? So cute. Nothing's better than Coco, except maybe you. I love it. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. All right. So let's get to stamping. Then you'll see the card we're making tonight, which is the final card for this class. Okay. Now we're making like a love themed because I keep on saying how versatile this stamp set is. And I just wanted to like reiterate that because it is super versatile. So we're going to start with cherry cobbler. Don't mind all my little bits over there. And I forgot to grab my bone. Okay, so we're going to burnish that fold. Oh, see, I should have taped this down. It's going to go crazy today. All right, then you're going to, so you'll get all of these pieces in your kit, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to need is a piece of Mossy Meadow, which you'll get in your kit, but you're going to need to emboss it with the plaid embossing folder, which I've already done for tonight's video. So you're going to want to have this Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder, this great big guy here. It's awesome. You're going to want this because I've used it on all of the cards. If you don't have it, you don't want it, plaid's not your thing, then just use something else that you have in your stash. So we're going to use the one I've already embossed. And we're going to attach it to the front of our card. Okay. So this is going to go right here in the center of our card. And something looks different. I feel like this is different than the sample one I made, but we're going to go with it. We'll see what happens in the end. Okay, you're also going to get these 2 pieces in your card kit. So another piece of cherry cobbler and a piece of Iconic Celebrations with this fabulous heart pattern. I love it. It'd be great for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, weddings, and there's a New Year's. There's so many patterns in this paper. So we're going to attach this. Here, now it's just going to be a small little border. So just do your best to get it even all the way around. I know those little borders can be tricky, but sometimes they're necessary. All right, so then we're going to attach that to our Mossy Meadow. And I did cut this differently, but it's going to be just fine. I'll show you what I mean when we're done. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to attach this to, I'm using liquid glue for this part because it'll get into all the little crevices of our embossing. So it'll stick a little bit better. Okay, so that's that part. Then in your kit, you're also going to get, there was a circle. I'm sure there was a circle. Well, you're going to need a 2 3/8 circle. So let me just grab that punch because we can't continue without it. And where have I put it? Of course, this would be the one punch I can't find. Oh, there it is. It has been crafting mayhem here with these markets coming up. I've been so busy. Things are everywhere. I'm sure you guys can relate. So you're going to take a piece of basic white and punch out a circle. Now, I will include the circle in if you're getting the free kit, okay? But if you buy the tutorial next week after it's uploaded to my store, then you're going to want to punch your own circle. Okay, so we've got the circle. We're going to never mind those little bits for now. All right, so Memento ink. That's the only color ink pad we need for this card. And we're going to stamp, you are the, where is it here? Okay, you are the. And that is going to go right near the top of the circle, which I can't see on the white paper. Okay, stamp that there. And then we're going to put down below, we're going to put the word cider. I'm just going to grab my take a pick tool because it appears I have a little kitten hair here. All right, we'll get rid of that before it ends up on our ink, on our stamp. All right, so we've got cider. We're going to put cider down here. And then we're going to put to my. Okay, this will all make sense in just a second. All right, so you are the to my cider. Any idea what the word's going to be? I'm sure you guys can figure that one out, especially if you've been watching all week, because I would have shown you in the little previews. Okay, let me just see. My screen seems to be frozen. I hope that it is not frozen on your end. Okay. All right, so we're going to take the word apple. Now, I've cut the word out from the dies. So if you check out these amazing dies, we've got words. So pumpkin, cocoa, spice, apple, hot, and season. And then we've got tiny little words here that say latte and coffee. And of course, all the other ones that cut out the images that we can stamp. So let's go ahead and attach apple in between our you are the to my cider. Then it will all make sense. So we've used the donuts, we've used the coffee mugs for lattes, we've used the pumpkins. But tonight we're going to use the apple theme because apples are fall as well, right? Okay. All right, so you are the apple to my cider. Now that is going to get attached on here with dimensionals. And I have been using so many of these, so we're just going to use up the ends. Now, I hope that you guys don't throw this out. I hope that when your dimensionals get down to this, you just slice them up like this. Or however, it doesn't have to be exactly how I'm doing it, but don't waste these little bits because they're golden. I just like to do it all at once so that it's convenient when I go to grab them. All right, so now we can go ahead and just use those just like we would our normal dimensionals. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, Donna. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so we're going to stick this here. All right, awesome. So now we're going to take this card and we're going to set it off to the side. And then we're going to do some of our stamping. So I've gone ahead and die cut the images already. Now you're going to get the white paper in your kit. So if you prefer to stamp and then die cut, by all means, go ahead and do that. This just, for me, I like to do this. It's a little bit less fussy to try and get everything lined up when we're on video. So hopefully I can line it up when I stamp them and then all is good. So Bev says she uses every little bit of her dimensional sheet. Me too. Okay, let's see. We're going to line this up best we can. Oh, I think it's going to be a little bit more to the right than I wanted it to be. Oh, not too bad. Okay, this one, we're going to line it up. Oh, now that one's going the opposite direction, but that's okay. They're going to work. Okay, then we got little apples and we've got little cinnamon sticks. So yesterday we tested this to see how, if it was possible to stamp these small images. Of course it's possible, but if I was able to stamp these images. Now I just have to move, the camera is directly over my head right there. So let's move this over here. That'll be easier. There we go. And we got 2 cinnamon sticks. And lastly, we're going to stamp this little apple. Oop, no, it doesn't have enough ink. Everything is getting moved to the left now that I Move my, okay. 1 apple. Ooh, 2 apples. Okay, so while we have our ink pad open, let's decorate the inside because, of course, we do not want to have a naked inside because that is just no fun in the card, right? So we want the card to be nice and decorated on the inside too. So we're going to stamp a few apples. And then we're going to stamp a couple hearts. And in the stamp set, there's this stamp that says, love you more than, okay? I'm going to use it for the inside of our card, but I'm only going to ink up love you more. Okay, and then we're going to stamp, oops, that didn't work very well. There we go. Ha, there we go. Cute. I love when a stamp set is easy to do that, when it's easy to block out part of the sentiment. Then you can like alter it and customize it to what you need it for. All right, so now that we have these, let's go ahead and do a little bit of coloring. So I've got my blends all lined up here. We're going to be using Mossy Meadow, Pecan Pie, Crumb Cake, and Cherry Cobbler. So we'll start with the Cherry Cobbler light. So I'm going to do this backwards to how I usually do it. We're going to color these apples with the light. They are tiny. So cute. Okay. We're going to color those apples. Now you could color your apples green too if you prefer. Whichever way you like to do it, but we're going to color them red tonight. And then we're going to do something a little different. We're going to color our hearts green, just to switch it up and add a little bit of color. So then I'm going to take my dark Cherry Cobbler and I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of shading. I'm not going to get carried away because these are really quite small. Like that. And then over here, we're going to do this. Ooh. And then we have some nicely shaded, colored little apples. So our Cherry Cobbler is done. Now we're going to grab our light Mossy Meadow. And we're going to color those leaves. And like I said, we're going to color the hearts green too. Mossy Meadow is my go-to green in the fall. I have different greens I gravitate to depending on the season. Are you guys the same or is that just me? In the summer when colors are nice and bright, I love Granny Apple Green. And in the spring, I like Lemon Lime Twist. And then in the fall, I like Mossy Meadow. And then in the winter, like in Christmas, it's usually Old Olive. Of course, it does depend on what designer series paper I'm using, what coordinates, but those are the kind of the greens that I gravitate to at different times of the year. All right, so we'll color this. So this time I'm using, like I normally do, I'm using the dark first. And then I'm just coloring that in full. Okay, and then I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I discovered when I was making my cards for Creatively Hatched that I haven't done on any of the cards we've done this week. So you know how normally when you get a sleeve on your copy, it's kind of got that corrugated look. So if you take your dark, whatever color you color your sleeve with, which we did dark Mossy Meadow, I'm going to take that and I'm just going to like do little lines down it. Like kind of like dotted, whatever. Doesn't have to be particular. It's just some different little interest on this card. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so we're just, oops, that one got a little, I didn't get any spaces, but that's okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, doesn't that look kind of cool? It kind of gives a little bit more interest to those coffee sleeves. Now, we're going to color our coffee mugs this time. So I'm envisioning that these cups are clear. They're not the white paper cups. They're the clear plastic cups. So we're going to see our cider through the cup. So I'm going to color it with crumb cake. This is crafting, right? So we can have it. It can be anything we want. All right, so color that. Of course, apple cider could, of course, be in a paper cup as well, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to do it a little different than the ones we've done earlier this week. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so our cups are colored. Now we just need to color our cinnamon sticks. So for that, I am using pecan pie. And we're just going to color and draw, trace these lines a little bit. Now I'm not going to do the sides because this is like a very thin image. Jennifer says the dots on the cup add a lot of fun. I agree. I think it adds some fun to that stamp. Okay. I think, oh, we didn't color our leaves over here. Okay. So there we have our markers are all back. Now, I am going to try and see if I can make this offset white okay. And if not, we're going to trim it off. Hi, Joan. Welcome. All right. So we're going to put this glue here. We're going to stick this on the inside of our card. And then we're going to decorate up this front. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our two cups and we're going to stack them like kind of like this. So is there a way? Yes, if I do it that way, you can hardly tell that I've mucked it up, right? Except that I wanted the short one in the front. So we're going to, you'll see what I mean. Kathy's multitasking while she watches. That's good. I'm always multitasking when I'm doing things. All right, then we're going to just trim this off. Okay, there we go. Now I'm happier. So this is now going to go like this. I wanted that one in the front. Okay, so it's going to be layered up like that. And we're going to grab our dimensionals again. And we're going to put 2 on the bottom of the back one. So remember, you guys will have the tutorial for your class. When you place your order, you're going to get this free class. And then you're going to have the written tutorial that I'll email out to you. And then you can always come back and catch the replay of these videos to help you along as well. So it'll be really easy for you to put those cards together and find the instructions. One there, and then we'll put one here. All right, so then we're just going to kind of stack this one like that. Okay, and then where did our little cinnamon sticks go? Oh, there they are. So using a little bit of the white glue, I'm going to put that on the back. And I'm going to put one stick kind of going like this. That's why we like the white glue, a little bit of wiggle room. And then our second one, we're going to put here. Ooh, we don't want to cover our words, so we can just tweak that a little bit. Lower it so the words are visible. And then you'll want some mini bumpets for this one because we're going to put them on these apples and they're quite small. They won't fit a regular dimensional, but if you don't have the mini bumpets, don't worry about it. You can cut the big ones, right? You don't have to worry about not having these exact ones. And then we're going to stick the apple over top of those cinnamon sticks. And we're going to stick the second one down here in the corner, or between the two, not the corner. And then, of course, we need a little bit of bling. So for bling on this one, we're going to use the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Back Berries because they had the right color in them. And they're nice and sparkly and shiny. So take a pick tool. Now these are really cool actually. Except when they stick to your fingers. So they come in clusters of 3 down here in both the white and the cherry cobbler. And then up here, they're individual berries. So we're going to just use them as bling today, not berries necessarily. So we don't want a cluster. We're just going to use 3 individual ones for today's card. Okay, there we have it. What do you guys think? Do you like this card? So there is the one we've made tonight. And here was my sample. So what I did is, see, I have less space on my green here, but now that I'm looking at them, I actually like this one better with more red. What do you guys think? Do you like more green or more red? Let me move that so you can see them a little bit better. I'm just going to do a quick little recap here for you guys. All right. So remember, tonight we're showing card number 3 in the free with a purchase class. So you need to place an order of $60 or more using the host code on the screen. And that $60 is before shipping and tax. So you can put your order in through my online store, and the link is in the description of tonight's video. You can place your order anytime before the end of the day on the 16th to get in on the class. And these are the cards that you're going to get. See, everybody's loving the more red. I think that's going to be the version you get in your kits. We're going to forget about this one. We're going to do this one. Okay, so when you place your order, you're going to get your free card class, and you're going to get to make 6 cards. So you're going to get to make 2 of this one with the more red, and then you're going to get to make 2 that we made yesterday. So you'll get to make 1 of each of these. So 1 in the peppermint theme, 1 in the pumpkin theme. And then you're going to get to 2 of the one that we did on Tuesday. So there is your class. All you need to do is place that order, add the host code. If you're not comfortable or not sure, you can always contact me to place your order for you. Just make sure it's in by the end of the day on the 16th. So there's this week's cards. And now comes the challenge. Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments which one of these cards we did this week is your favorite. All right, I'm just looking at the comments. Lots of people commenting on the more red. Jennifer says would hang both on her fridge. That's awesome. Larger red, yeah. Awesome. Crafty can't choose. She loves them all. The red apple, the apple cider, more red. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love reading these. I love reading all of your comments and seeing what you guys think of these cards. Okay, so there we go. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for being here all week for me to showcase and share with you my very favorite bundle from the mini catalog, the More Than Autumn. It is one truly, I believe, that anybody can use and fall in love with. It is so cute and so versatile. It's definitely one that will stay in my collection forever. And I do have a lot. You can probably see them behind me. But stamping is so much fun. And when you find a great stamp set, you know you'll use over and over again, you keep it forever, right? Okay, I will be back here next week on Tuesday, 7 p.m. So join me then, either here on YouTube or on Facebook. And sorry, I'm reading comments still. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what bundle I'm using next week, and I haven't gotten that far. I've been so focused on the market that I'm doing in Tisdale. I'm going to be there Friday and Saturday. So if you live in the Tisdale, Saskatchewan area and you want to come by and say hi, I would love to meet you. I'm so excited to meet new people here in my new town, a new area. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so I will see you all hopefully on Tuesday. And have a great weekend, and stop by the market if you're in the area, and I will see you there. All right. Cheers, everyone.